Hey guys, and welcome back to the World War II Solitaire board game channel. So, as you might know, I was in the progress of completing all of the D-Day Dice maps in chronological order. And for some reason, when I played this map, which is map number 9, Marefontaine Battery, my video software had some kind of trouble, or maybe it was when I uploaded the video, but basically only the first half of the video had any picture and the rest was just audio. So I'm just gonna go ahead and redo it. So in this map we have 2 bunkers to conquer, so it's not gonna be a very easy map. We also have some elite machine guns in this location over here. We lose soldiers in this area for every RWB that we obtain. So yeah, this is really not a very easy map. I am thinking that I am gonna go ahead and start in this sector and then move up this way, conquer the bunker from that side, and then just head north straight into the next bunker. We'll see if that's something that we're able to do. There is a lot of things that can happen, obviously. But anyway, we start in sector 1 and we start with 2 soldiers, and we also gain 3 courage. So that's kind of tricky here because sector 1 has 4 in damage, and we only start with 2 soldiers, so we're gonna have to actually focus on getting soldiers in the very first turn. And I got stars, which you know that I love, so I'm gonna save those stars and save 2 soldiers. There, we got 1 more soldier. Hopefully not a skull. Perfect. Okay, so we don't get an RWB, but we get 5 soldiers. So we're up to 7 now. And then we gain 3 stars. We adjust our unit marker, and we're gonna recruit. And I am gonna go ahead and get the drill sergeant right away, which lets me recruit more soldiers for 1 less star. So he's 3 stars, we're down to 0. And then we take damage, and it's a damage of 4. So we go from 7 to 3 soldiers. And then we go again. And I'm gonna save the star and that 1 soldier. And we have an RWB, so I'm gonna go ahead and save that and reroll these 2. Okay, so we have an RWB which gives us 8 soldiers. That's the reinforcements RWB, so we are up to 11 soldiers. Then we gain 1, 2, 3, 4, so we're up to 15. We gain 2 stars. So not quite enough to get the medic, but very likely the next turn. So we adjust our unit die, and this time we have to take 4 damage, so we are down to 11 soldiers, and then we have 1 last turn in this sector. And I'm just gonna go ahead and save that. I need those soldiers, and one could argue that I should save the courage, but I already have 3 courage, and it's more important to rally specialists now, so I'm gonna try to get more stars. And then this one, I would keep those 2 soldiers, but since it's red and I could get an RWB, I'm gonna re-roll it. And yeah, it's courage, so that's fine. So we got an RWB for 8 soldiers, so we're up to 19 from 11. And then we gain 3 more, so we're up to 22. We gain 2 stars, so we're up to 4. And 1 courage. We adjust our unit die, indicating that we have to move this turn, and then I will go ahead and recruit the medic. And he's just gonna cost me 3 stars now, thanks to having the drill sergeant. So now, let's see here. I will go ahead and move up. We pay 1 courage for that. And we have to take 5 hits, which becomes 4. Thanks to the medic. So we're down to 18 soldiers. Okay, and we have +1 star here. every turn. And I might just go ahead and put one of these here, because I just tend to forget if I don't have some kind of reminder. So, and 1 star, I think I might save the 2 soldiers. It's going to lower the chance of getting an RWB, but it is what it is. And I'll save that one and re-roll the other 3. And I'm going to use the skull to cancel that 1 soldier. Okay, so we get 4 soldiers. We're back up to 22. We gain 2 plus 1 star, so we're up to 4 stars. And then we adjust our unit die. And we are going to go ahead and recruit. Let's see what I want to get. I am going to want to have the scout, definitely. I am going to want to have maybe the beach moss. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The beach master is going to give me 15 soldiers. That's a pretty good deal for 2 stars. So I'm going to go ahead and get the beach master. Let's put him here. That's 2 stars, so we're down to 2. And it's 2 stars thanks to the drill sergeant. And then we take damage, and this time it's 3 and 1 machine gun fire. And again, I'm using the machine gun fire dice mini expansion, which is included in D-Day Dice Pocket. So we would lose, normally we would lose 1 item point, but since we don't have it, let's see, I think I'm going to lose 6 soldiers. If you do not have the resource, you must lose 6 soldiers. So it's going to be 6 plus 3, that's 9, turns into 8. Let's see here, that's going to be from 22 to 14. So the machine gun fire, you have to kind of make sure you have a surplus of stuff, or when you get hit, it's going to be bad. All right, we roll again. And this time I'm getting some stars, that's nice. Might want to save those courage points too, but we got the RWB. I'm going to save one of these tools just to stay safe from that machine gun fire. Okay, so the RWB here is going to give us, I can never remember, 2 courage, so we're up to 5. We gain 1 additional courage, we're up to 6. We gain 1 item point, 2 soldiers, we're up to 16, and then 4 stars, so we're up to 6 stars now. Adjust our unit die, and we are going to go ahead and recruit again. And this time I am going to go ahead and get the lieutenant. And the lieutenant cost me 3 stars, so I go from 6 to 3. And then we roll all of his dice. I'm going to re-roll anything that ends up on the top. That's a very good roll. That's going to help me get a lot of soldiers when I'm going to be looking for those soldiers RWBs. And 1 star, that's also good. Okay. And then we will have to do battle, and this time it's going to be 2 plus 2 machine gun fire. So 1 star and 1 courage. And now we have 1 last turn of battling in this sector. And a lot of stars, and now I'm starting to feel like I don't want that many more stars. I am not going to recruit that much more, I guess, but maybe I should try to save those tools, because I would like to buy the toolkit in preparation of Sector 9, so I'm going to do that. Oh, that's a good roll too, because I could change I could change one of the stars to this to get an RWB, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'll do it like so. And let's see here. So we have an RWB fresh troops that's 5 soldiers, we're up to 21. Then we gain 6 more, so we're up to 27. We gain, let's see here, that's just gonna be 3 item points, that's not very good, we're up to 4. 2 stars, so we're up to 4 stars. And that should be it. And let's change this before I forget. And we adjust our unit marker. And I am gonna go ahead and recruit now. So for 1 item point, sorry, 1 star, I will get the scout, which will add 1 tool to my final tally each turn. And that's gonna be it. I cannot buy the toolkit just yet. I need 7 item points for that. So we go ahead and rush forward to sector 6. We have to pay 2 courage for that, so we're down to 3. Since we have the Beachmaster, we gain 3 soldiers, so we are now at 30. So it's time for battle in a new sector. And we will take 8 hits, which becomes 7 thanks to medic. So we're down to 23. You can see also here, by the way, on the bunkers, there is different defensive values depending on which area you attack from. There's also going to be different courage cost in the first bunker. The last bunker always costs 7 courage, but this one down here, if you go from this area, it's only 0. If you go from the sides, it's going to be 3. So anyway, this area is pretty cool. It's 8, which is not too bad. And then we get 1 courage on every roll. And we're gonna need the courage since we have a lot of ground to cover. So we go ahead and roll again. Gonna re-roll that. And maybe get the stars, I guess. And I don't have a... If I had a white one, I could have got an RWB. Thinking whatever I should re-roll or not. Let's see what I can recruit. I have 3 stars currently. I would like to get the captain. I would like to get the engineer. So that's 6 stars. And I mean the corporal and the sharpshooter and the paratrooper are good too. Those are 1 star each. So then we need in total 9 stars. So I guess I'll just save the stars then. And I think I have 1 more time to roll, if I remember correctly. Okay, so we got some nice RWBs, or at least 1 RWB, which is going to give us 2 courage. So we're up to 5. Then we gain 1 courage from the map, so we're up to 6. We gain 4 stars, so we're up to 7. And then we gain 1, 2, 3 tools, which gives us 6 item points, so we are up to 10 item points. Cool. We adjust our unit die, and we will recruit. First of all, I am going to go ahead and get the captain, which lets me change the color of 1 die in my final tally, but not its result. Let's see, it should fit here somewhere. And that's going to cost me 3 stars. We go from 7 to 4. And then I am going to go ahead and get the toolkit, which adds 2 tools to my final tally. It costs 7 item points. So we're down to 3. And then we have combat. We lose 8 soldiers, which becomes 3 thanks to our medic. And that should give us 16 left, I believe. There we go. And then we go ahead and battle again. I'm getting a little bit low on soldiers. Let's see how many stars I need. I need 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I guess I'll save 1 and then the blue soldier. And I'll reroll all of these. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we'll change 1 skull with the lieutenant for a star. And then the remaining skull, we use that to cancel one of those tools. Then we'll use the captain to change the color of this to red. So that's an RWB giving us 2 courage. So we're up to 8. We gain 1 more courage from the map. We gain 3 stars, so we're up to 7. We gain 1 soldier. And we gain 1 item point. And that should be it. Let's see here. A lot of stuff happening there. We adjust our unit marker and we are gonna go ahead and recruit. And I think for this turn I will recruit the corporal, which lets me reroll 1 die in my final tally. And he's just gonna cost me 1 star. And then item points, don't really have anything that I can buy now, so we'll just ignore that for now. Okay, let's battle. I'm gonna get the star, and I'll save 1 courage too. You can never really have enough courage, to be honest. Or maybe I should save that soldier because it is getting close to that first bunker. Oh man, that's a lot of tools. That's a lot of tools. Maybe I should. Nah, I'm not gonna save them. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'll change that tool for the soldier here. And I'll change the color of that to blue with the captain. So that's an RWB giving me 8 soldiers. So I go from 17 to 25 soldiers. Then I gain 5 more soldiers. So we're up to 30. I gain 2 stars. So we're up to 8. And I gain 1, let's see here. I think I added courage. I get 1 item point thanks to the scout. That should be it. Yes, it's happening a lot now every turn, so let's adjust our unit die, indicating that we have to move this turn. And let's see here, we want to recruit, definitely we want to recruit. I have so many stars, so I actually think I'm going to go ahead and get the Grenadier, which lets us silence machine gun fire permanently. And he will cost me 3 stars. We go from 8 to 5. And I'm not going to get anything for the item points. So we move up and I use the Grenadier immediately. I sacrifice him. So, oh man, that was stupid. In your sector, not a bunker. Okay, I didn't realize this was a 1-turn sector. So, we're not gonna use him for that sector. And in fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna recruit him at all. I'll just rewind and I'll get the engineer instead, which costs the same. But anyway, here we have machine gun fire, which is a skull, which means 6 soldiers. So 6 plus 8 is gonna be 14. Becomes 13 thanks to the medic. So let's see here, 2017. Then we have to pay courage for advancing, which is 3 courage. We are down to 6. And then we gain 3 soldiers thanks to the Beachmaster. So we go back up to 20. Again, a lot of stuff going on, and I apologize if I'm doing it in the incorrect order, but there's a lot of stuff going on, guys. I was really hoping for tools now, which I did not get, so that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. There we go. And could I get one more tool, perhaps? I'm going to use the Corporal to reroll one die in my final tally. That was a shame. I would have gotten an RWB. I didn't quite see that. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to change the star for one of these dice with the Lieutenant. And we'll change the color with the Captain to red. So it's an RWB battle cry, which gives me 2 stars, or if I move this turn, ignore all requirements of the new sector, and if advancing, don't spend courage to enter. And I'm advancing since I'm going into a bunker. It doesn't move. When you move lateral or horizontal, whatever it's called, when you move to the side, that's always a move. If you move forward, that's an advance, with the exception that moving into a bunker is always an advance. So I'm going to use a battle cry, and there's actually even a... I never used that. I think this is like the first time ever in my life that I use it, and you put the unit die on this side to indicate that you have a battle cry. So that's the RWB we got from that. Then we get free courage, so we're up to 9. And then let's see how many item points we get. We have free tools. Then we have 1 tool from the map itself. And then we have 1 tool from the scout. Then we have the toolkit. So we get 2 more tools, or wrenches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 6 of them will give you 48 item points. So we go from 5 to 53. And then each tool after that gives you 24 additional item points. So we go from 53 to 77. So those tools, if you can manage to get a lot of them, you can really rack up a lot of item points. Okay, that's the fun part, and now we're gonna go ahead and recruit. And we have 77 item points, so I'm definitely gonna get something for that. And the first thing I'm gonna get is the Bangalore Torpedo for 20 item points. And then I have 5 stars to recruit. And I am gonna go ahead and get, I think I'll get the Sharpshooter. There's a minefield over here. But yeah, I think I'll get the Sharpshooter, which lets me cancel a skull in my final tally, and he's just going to be 1 star. Okay, and the toolkit has been used. So we go ahead and advance, and the cost is going to be free courage. But since we have the battle cry, it's going to be a free charge. We go from 20 to 23 soldiers, thanks to the Beachmaster. And now here we have a very high defensive value of 15, which turns into 10 thanks to having the engineer. Subtract 5 from the defense of your bunker. I never really used the engineer a lot, but on this map with 2 bunkers, it means he's going to be, you know, twice as useful. So in this map, I do use the engineer if I can rally him. So the 15 turns into 10, and the 10 turns into 9 thanks to the medic. So we go from 23 soldiers to 14 soldiers. And then we will battle. And you can see here we can only use 5 dice here. So we have to remove 1, and I'm going to go ahead and remove a red one. And I think I kind of want to get soldiers. I don't feel like I need that much more courage, because advancing up here is just 1 courage. And then I'm gonna use the whistle to go into the bunker. So I'm not gonna go for that courage. I might as well just go for 1, I guess. See here. Let's do the blue one to increase my chance of an RWB with the soldier. So yeah, basically I'm just looking for soldiers. And then I'll use the corporal to reroll him. Okay, that's very good, because I can change the star, whoops, with this 2 soldier here. And then I can use the captain to change the color to blue. So we have fresh troops RWB, so we're up to 19 soldiers. Then we gain 6, 7, 8 more, so we're up to 27. And we get 1 item point thanks to the scout. And that should be it. So we are going to go ahead and move, so I'll adjust my unit marker to this side. I don't want to stay in that bunker. And let's recruit. I think I'm going to get the paratrooper. That's just 1 item point. Sorry, 1 star. And we sacrifice him right away to get that RWB, which gives us 8 soldiers. So we go from 27 to 35. And then for our item points, I am gonna go ahead and get the whistle right away. Let's see here, where is the whistle? Here is the whistle for 7 item points. So we go from 58 to 51. And then we go ahead and advance, and we have to pay 1 courage to do so. And we have the beach masters, so we gain 3 soldiers, so we're up to 38. And then I will use the Bangalore torpedo, which reduces the defensive value of the sector to 0. And we have machine gun fire here, and it's a special machine gun fire if we roll a 6, which means for this battle map lose 1 courage. That's plus the 6 soldiers. So if we roll a skull with this, we'll also lose 1 courage. And we roll a 1 soldier, so that's just going to be 1 soldier, which actually turns into 0 thanks to our medic. And we don't take any damage since we deploy the Bangalore torpedo, so those 15 soldiers is not going to be something we lose. Okay, so we have basically 1 last turn here, because obviously I'm not going to stay in that sector either. And we get a star for every turn. And of course, I'm looking for soldiers now. And I'm gonna save 1 star, I guess. And I'm gonna use the corporal to reroll this. And then I'll change that star for these 2 soldiers here, which gives me an RWB. And let's see here, the RWB there is going to give me 5 soldiers, so we go up to 43. Then we gain 6, 7, 8, so we're up to 51 soldiers, and we get 1 courage. We also get 1 star from the map itself, so we're up to 4. And then we gain 1 item point thanks to our scout. And we adjust our unit die to the moving side, because we're definitely going to move this turn. So let's see what we can get here. Can we get something to lower our damage as we're moving on? We can get the minesweeper, since there's a minefield before we get to the bunker. It's going to be 2 stars. And for our item points, we can get the flamethrower, which will reduce the defensive value of the bunker by 10. So that's going to be 20 item points. We go from 52 to 32. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move. And as we move, Our platoon leader blows the whistle. Attack! Go, go, go! And we move into the bunker. The guys are lining up with their flamethrowers. One guy got a flamethrower. The other guys cover the flamethrower guy with their N1 Thompson submachine guns. Just blasting 45 ACP slugs in there. And some guys a little bit further away covering with their M1 Garand. You can hear the click-ding as the clip gets spent and gets shot out of the rifle. And the Germans are dropping. And let's see now how many soldiers will remain. So first of all, as we rush into that bunker, thanks to our Beachmaster, 3 fellow soldiers join us, and we go from 51 to 54 soldiers. We have a defensive value of 35, which becomes 30 thanks to the engineer. And the 30 remaining German soldiers, 10 of them get toasted by the flamethrower. So the 30 turns to 20. And the 20 turns to 19 as our medic managed to save one of the casualties. However, the Germans do have one machine gun that's aiming at the entrance of the bunker. And it's a 1 soldier. So the 19 turns to 20. So we go from 54 to 34 soldiers. I think that's, on this map, I think that's a very good score. I can't remember what I scored in the video, which only the audio worked in the second half, but I do remember that at least I won. I hope I didn't forget something. There was a lot of stuff going on in this game, and my mind is still not completely recovered from my past adventures. But I think I remembered most of it. And if I didn't, let me know. I think one thing that I should have done is probably buy an award with, I have 9 courage. So I should have perhaps spent 6 courage, I believe it is, to buy an award. And yes, it is, draw 1 random award. So that would have been a good idea. But I mean, I could see that the end was going to be the same. I was going to win. So I didn't feel like that was going to change anything in the end. Might give me some more VP, I guess. I think the awards are 10 VP. Let me check my scorebook. So yeah, courage is 2 VP and an award is 10 VP. So actually it was then good that I didn't buy the award, because 6 courage is going to give you 12 VP, and if you buy an award with 6 courage, that is just going to be 10 VP. So, but anyway, guys, that's it. That is map number 9. I'm sorry that the first video malfunctioned. As you know, I completed D-Day Dice, now the basic core game. I completed D-Day Dice Way to Hell. So we have a few more expansions to play with. We have the War Stories expansion left. We have the Atlantic Wall, and then we have the Overlord expansion left. So there is more stuff coming, guys. And I have also received the latest Kickstarter. I backed Do or Die, or To Do or Die, on Kickstarter, which is a book. You get 4 new battle maps and then a lot of small expansion packs. So if you're interested in those expansions, stay tuned, because I am going to do unboxings of all of them. And then, of course, we have D-Day Dice, the Pacific, to look forward to. And I think that I might be able to get a copy of the preview copy to show you, like, initially how it looks like and how it works. And since I do have a lot of experience with the first D-Day Dice, I hope that I will be able to also do a specific video for older fans, so I can kind of compare the two on, is it worth getting D-Day Dice Pacific if you already own the first European version, and what is the difference between the two, and so on. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like the video, and subscribe. It all means a lot to me. Other than that, again, thank you for watching. I will see you next time.